We are cruising at full game speed right now because we spent all of our influence that last episode on claims, and it turns out we might need to build a habitat after all in order to get our Ascension perk for Galactic Wonders actually set up. And yes, we still have it. I spent that point finally last episode because we have another one 15 months away. But it turns out there may be a way we can kill two birds with one stone. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Ancient Relics in our Roma Galactica 2.5 series. So we might be able to kill two birds with one stone. Let me jump, before I go back up to speed 3, let me jump over to the Raxar Hegemony and point out something that I've noticed. And I don't know how I didn't spot this sooner, because I don't do Federation playthroughs every single time that I play Stellaris, but being in a Federation is consuming 2 influence per month. So we're going to be breaking our Federation relationship with the Raxar Hegemony regardless, because we would like to integrate them eventually. So we can leave the Federation, which will upset them. It'll reduce their opinion of us by 200. So we're going to leave the Galactic Axis, but that'll give us more influence per month. Now, I might be able to make a few deals with them. We'll see what they propose. And they'll almost certainly propose something quickly. But that will help our influence climb a lot faster. Okay, so they propose a defensive pact, which is not surprising. So right now, that's probably going to be, what, 1 per month? I think it's 1 per month. Hold that thought, Raxar. Yeah, it's 1 per month. And the cost will affect us either way. So let's go ahead and agree to that, because that'll help ensure that we remain on good terms with them and potentially can integrate them sooner. Also, it'll make sure that anyone that thinks about declaring on them thinks about it before they do. Nice. 8,200 minerals and 180 energy credits from the Gox Confederated Stars. Thanks, Gox. I'll take that. Seems like we have a few other things we can do here. Let's go ahead and upgrade the colony there on Regia. Pop on Earth still has not demoted, unsurprisingly. We'll upgrade that. And then Hades, you could use... How am I doing rare resource-wise? Gonna need some more gases soon, so let's go ahead and do exotic gases there. What about here, though? No rare resources to look at. Let's have Olympia be a military academy planet. We don't have any of those yet. So let's get that going. Alright, so now that it's a new month, let's take a look. Yeah, defensive pacts. So influence is currently closer to 4 per month instead of 3, so that helps a lot. So the Cosvalia Mercantile Guilds has established a new branch office on Regia. Yay. Got a MegaCorp that's going to be causing us problems. So they're going to be building private research enterprises and a commercial forum. Joy. The Raxar Hegemony was given association status by the Stellar League.
Construction complete.
So this could affect our ability to... Hang on. Let's see what happens in another few days.
Construction complete.
Okay. So right now, they have enough people in their empire. Okay, so the Khan's doing something here. Hold that thought. This is Great Khan Vafad Uvi Ravad of the Hisma Horde. My defeat at the hands of the Gox Confederated Stars was a minor setback, nothing more. The Goxi are brave warriors and worthy opponents, but they too will fall before us. The tide of history is sweeping across the galaxy, and nothing can stop it. My new armada has been assembled. A second onslaught approaches. Joy. Alright, defense platforms have more hull points now. Why don't we go ahead and give more hull points as well to cruisers. It's going to take just 13 months. Ultimately, I think what I'm going to do is just try to continue... We might go to war with the Dabulans before much longer, once we've got our habitat and our megastructures on the way. And I still think that'll help make an argument for bringing the Raxar into my territory. I needed to break that... Yes, we'd like to extend our deal. I needed to break that Federation, though, because that was a huge influence cost, and I'm glad I noticed it. Ooh, my consumer goods surplus is gone. That went away quickly. I replaced a few buildings that were generating consumer goods, so that probably is what had that effect. I would imagine. but I can fix that probably pretty quickly. Let's go down our planetary list real quick with the game. I'll keep it going while I do this. Let's upgrade you. I'm going to upgrade you too. Alright, so the migration treaty with the Raxar has been broken. That's all well and good. Looking for additional... There you are. It's going to affect our minerals, but I'm okay with that now. Human! We've decided to grace your empire with a gift of resources as a token of our esteem. So this is the stagnant ascendancy of the Penthalon Chroniclers. We graciously accept. Yay. They like us, apparently. Let's upgrade you too. And this will help with the consumer goods issue. Ooh. It's actually, I could benefit from, there's an obvious choice here. Let's do the luxury residences there. And then Nisa needs some help too. Seems like they are out of housing as well. So lots of new residences going up. Okay. Once those are done building, we should see consumer goods go back up. Momentary hiccup in our economy. Now, right now, the Raxar don't like me, but Offer Protector says their acceptance right now is 210. How much is that going to change on a per-month basis? That's what I want to find out. If at all. Okay, see that? Relative power of empires is also an added bonus, so if I conquer the Dabulans, that will be another thing that pushes it in that direction. The thing is, as I was starting to kind of hint a moment ago, if they get associated...
Complete.
Yeah, they're currently associated with another empire. They're not part of the empire, so I could offer them protectorate status and eventually integrate them. Of course, this is all going to function a little bit differently once the Federation's expansion releases, which I'm very excited about.
Construction complete.
Yeah, let's do one more civilian industries upgrade. It's gonna take a chunk out of my minerals income, but it'll help make sure that consumer goods continue to stay nice and high. We can also look who died. Oh, Lucia Hadrianus has died, which means that our empire is now Lucia II. She is charismatic, so edicts are cheaper and last longer. We have more naval cap under Lucia II. And ship upgrades are cheaper and ships build faster as well. And her agenda is to develop industry, so we have more minerals from jobs. That's good. Good timing there. Let's build a mining district on Scandia. Obvious reasons. Empire Sprawl is at 666. Joy. And yesterday, when I record this, yesterday was Friday the 13th. Lots of just bad signs. Lots of superstition to go around. All right, we're at 132 influence. Primus Hadrianus is the new heir. He is warlike and from the ranks, so we have a military heir. And yeah, Lucia II is only 70, whereas Crown Prince Primus, or Primus, yeah, let's go with Primus, is only 19. So he could be in charge for a while if Lucia II passes away soon. We'll have to see.
Inbound message traffic.
No, I don't want association with your federation. Go away. Scythia. What do you need? Let's see, how am I doing on exotic gases? I'm going to build a little bit more in the way of exotic gas refineries. Mars does need a new district of some kind. And Mars does need to be a bit of a mining world, so let's go ahead and get that going. Yes, I know it's affecting admin cap, but it is what it is. We're just going to have to roll with it. Let's get a generator district going there. Okay, so right now, while we're still building civilian replica complexes, consumer goods is still in the negative. I was going to look at policies, that's right. Let's see. Economic policy is currently civilian economy, so more consumer goods, fewer alloys. I'm good with it being that way. Trade policy is consumer benefits, so more consumer goods, less trade value. I'm good with that too. Especially considering I'm trying to compensate for a consumer goods shortage at the moment. Okay.
Construction complete.
Back up to speed 3. We're almost to our 200
Science
influence.
Division reports a new breakthrough.
Good. So that's our new Ascension perk. I like the idea of having the Interstellar Assembly. I really do. Army damage plus 10% also comes in handy. Let's go ahead and research the Interstellar Assembly. And then we have access to a new... Yeah, of course, we are not going to be able to get Galactic Wonders until we've built a habitat. I'm pretty sure a habitat will count because it's a mega structure. Or I'll build one of the other ones that I'm researching. I mean, it's going to happen at some point. Now, you definitely need luxury residences, without question. A colony district there, or a city district there. Cruiser hull points plus 500.
Construction complete.
Go for the impulse thruster a little bit faster, move it through our territory, couldn't hurt. Tradition available. Domination, governor level cap increased by 2. It's our only choice. And then we will have ruler level cap increased by 2 soon enough.
Construction complete.
Penthalon Chroniclers have closed their borders to us, interestingly enough. That's weird.
Construction complete.
We could declare a rivalry with them. That would be probably a bad decision.
Construction complete.
Just a guess. All right, consumer goods shortage is gone. I'm going to amplify that a little bit by building another mining district and building another civilian industries here. So it's going to take a second for those jobs to fill, but I'm okay with that. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and make sure that this planet... Yeah, planetary growth's already been encouraged there. Did that a bunch of times in the previous episode, seeing as how I had so much food. Oh, Marcia Sidonius has died, our longtime society researcher. Sad to say. So, who can we bring in? We don't have any established researchers. I mean, we have higher level researchers, but I think I'd rather just hire someone new. All right, we're currently researching a propulsion. Ugh. Not good options. I guess I'll just get the youngest researcher. It's not a match, sadly. It's an engineering researcher. Kind of annoying. Zaz is now our society researcher. There's not a better option. Yeah, there's really not. Aquileum. Oh, hello. We've got a couple things we can do here. I'm paying less and less attention to districts' effects on Empire Sprawl.
Construction complete.
Keeping an eye on this number. As soon as it hits 200, we can build our habitat. It looks like the Dabulan Free Traders might be under attack by the Hisma Horde, which is kind of annoying. In a way, it kind of keeps them busy. Not that I'm worried about them declaring war on me. They have a lot of fleets over here, by the way. I would just like to point that out. Our fleet is much stronger, but they have a lot of fleets. Might be handy to have Titan construction before long, and I don't believe No, don't have Titans just yet. Of course not.
Construction complete.
I was like, I would remember that, but I was just double checking there. Don't have Titans yet.
Construction complete.
Would be nice if we did. Research labs here, maybe.
Construction
How's our naval
complete.
captain? It's fine, really. We don't need a stronghold for that reason. Let's go ahead and build chemical plants there.
Construction
Let's
complete.
get that Star Fortress upgrading. You need to upgrade to a Citadel. I've actually got a number of stations that can upgrade to Citadels. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, let's upgrade you. Upgrade you. We've got the alloys to do it, so why the heck not?
Construction complete.
Now we have a wormhole here too, as I recall. So let's go ahead and get that Citadel built.
Construction complete.
I'm just going all in. Got to spend those alloys somehow. And look, we are almost to 200 influence. Let's see if this puts us over the mark. Nope. One more month.
Construction complete.
Question is, where are we going to build our habitat? Just going to build it in Sol? Sol is probably the best. All right, let's do this. We build a habitat. We can build one around Mercury, Mars, Venus. Can't build one around Jupiter this time, I guess. I think I'd rather have one. Let's do it around Venus. It's kind of an interesting choice. Now, these are some of the simpler megastructures that you can construct. So I'm hoping this satisfies the requirement for that Ascension perk. Otherwise, I'm going to be real mad. Also, that habitat's like really far away from Venus. Look at that. Look at that.
Construction
That's the habitat.
complete.
That is outside of Mars's orbit. How is that a Venus habitat? Game. Come on now. Come on now. How does that make any sense? Just looking at ways to deal with some unemployment real quick. Oh, hang on. Recycling campaign, healthcare campaign, and what else? And research grants. Oh, sad day. All right, so our research speed just went down slightly. And I think that construction ship is still on the way. Yes, it is. There it is. It has arrived. Very good.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Gateway construction is underway. Sentry array, that is also a megastructure that could potentially unlock what we needed to unlock. How about I... Let's get energy weapons stronger, just off the bat. But there it is. Great Khan Vavad Uvi Ravad is dead. After their armada met with defeat a second time in the Samnivik system, the Great Khan made no attempt to escape the flagship when it was destroyed in battle by the Void Spawn. Wait, the Void Spawn? Oh. So they must have... Oh, man, they wandered into the wrong system. They ran into a Leviathan. With their beloved leader gone, a vicious power struggle has erupted in the Hisma Horde. The Great Khan's warlords are now fighting each other for control over their empire. It remains to be seen who will emerge on top. So we don't have to worry about the Dabulans getting overrun, because we're going to overrun them. That's going to be great. But first we're going to build this freaking habitat and get this freaking Ascension perk. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, planetary capital's coming now. What else can we do? Let us continue the modes must flow. Yeah, let's just go for the second option. Goodbye. I will go for an energy grid because we already have a lot of energy production happening on that planet. Yeah, absolutely upgrade the existing housing to fix that problem. And then... Oh, you have lots of resources. Titanic life forms, an isolated valley. Do I have an alien zoo here already? Yep, there it is. Okay, Titanic life forms is a blocker of a kind. Reduces the number of districts that I can build. As I sneeze. Let's see. Not here. Well, we've got one research building, but there's better planets for a research institute. Alloys are still good. Volatile motes are borderline. Let's do an energy grid there, too. Alright, so how we doing? Good. Habitat's being built. In a really weird spot, but it's being built. Don't understand that whatsoever, but it's happening. It is happening. Now let's see how the Raxar hegemony feels about protectorate status. It's still at negative 220. It's the Empire population comparison that's really doing it.
Science
And
Division reports success.
also relative power of empires. So it might be tough to integrate them, in a way. Alright, impulse thruster. But once I have some megastructures built, that could help affect relative power. That could do it. Right, the mega cannon still has to be finished. Didn't notice that. But I do want to get this advanced tech while it's staring me in the face. So let's finish that one. That's the most important choice that I can make, I believe.
Construction complete.
Let's upgrade you and get
Construction
research labs going.
complete.
There we go. It's just something I wasn't doing as much earlier in the series,
complete.
building all those research labs. So, how fast is that habitat building?
Construction complete.
It's coming. I could go ahead and declare on the Dabulans right now. There's nothing stopping me. Tell you what, let me give the order to upgrade these ships. Whoa, 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 whoa. That doesn't seem... Right, so this Citadel is all gun batteries right now. That's kind of weird. Why don't I change one of them, just one, to a shipyard? That way this fleet doesn't have to go anywhere to upgrade. They'd have to upgrade one ship at a time, but they'll upgrade. Emerita. 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 Yeah. Sorry, I'll stop. Let's get a stronghold going there. Is that really necessary, though, on Hyperborea? Hang on. No. Where is that? The new Connaughts. Against all odds, the Hisma Horde has managed to weather the turmoil that followed in the wake of the death of the Great Khan. The immediate threat of splintering into different successor states has been largely eliminated with the coordination of a new Khan. For now, this reborn Hisma Khanate seems more concerned with the consolidation of the territory it already controls than making new conquests. We shall see how long they survive. Right. Where is Emerita? No, that doesn't make sense there. Research labs do, though. Go for that. That was an absent-minded decision. So these ships are upgrading. They're going to take their sweet time, but they're upgrading. Citadel upgrade is going to take about another year here. How are we doing on that habitat? 27%. All right, so it's going to finish in the next episode. It's going to take its sweet, sweet time. Let's build one more city district on Aurora to deal with the housing situation, and then I can also move some pops around. The Gots Confederate Stars and the Dabulan Free Traders have closed their borders. Really? All right, let's close our borders to them. You jerks. If you don't want me around, we're going to be conquering you soon enough anyway, so two can play that game.
Complete.
All right. Mainly just waiting for that habitat to finish, but... Oh, good. Mars is ready for some new stuff, though. Let's get an autoton monument built. Neritum can upgrade their
Construction complete.
research building there, and then it looks like... And where's Neritum exactly? In the Hixum system. Okay, so Neritum is attached. It's directly near a trade hub, so I could build something here that would directly help with that. We could do a galactic stock exchange there. And it's a sector capital, so I think that makes sense. All right, the Vetericius Confederation and the Insky Alliance have also closed their borders. That is hilarious to me. So let's return the favor. Let's not insult them. No reason to provoke them at the moment. Those upgrades are almost done. This is going to take about another half a year. And this shipyard is then going to upgrade that fleet. Once the fleets are both upgraded, I'm going to use this fleet to kind of harass this back end to where they can't consolidate all of their forces to fighting me in one spot. But this war shouldn't take particularly long time. Now, they are federated with the Gox Confederated Stars and the Euthonian Corporation. So these guys and these guys could potentially help come to their defense. But look at this. The new Hismaconet is in between the Gox Confederated Stars and the Dabulan Free Traders. So I'm not sure how well that's going to go. The Dabulan Free Traders are kind of isolated. And I'm kind of enjoying that, to tell you the truth. Oh, hello. We are down both housing and jobs here. Let's do a new agriculture district. I haven't done much in the way of those lately, and I'm starting to feel the pain a little bit. Ooh. Amenities needed. What about you? Nothing really. Let's go into the mineral purification plants there. As well, excuse me. Voice is still a little bit weird, but I'm powering through.
Ships refitted. Construction complete.
I know ships are refitted, but what I really want is for that upgrade to be done. All right, good. 80 more days. Let's go ahead and let that finish
Science
before the
division
episode wraps
report
up.
Success. Construction
Interstellar
complete.
Assembly is done. Oh, good. More admin cap. So I can also build that particular megastructure now once this habitat is done, which is 50% being done. We're going to wait for this upgrade to wrap up and maybe for the shipyard to be built so that we can give that upgrade order, and then we'll stop this episode. In the next one, we might go to war with the Dabulan Free Traders over the claims that I've made. I can also potentially make some additional claims. Let's see. Let's take a quick look. Only one more. Yeah. I might want to build up influence to where I can claim at least 2 more systems. I would really like to have that entire chunk claimed before I declare on the Dabulans, so that I can take all that. What I'd really like to be able to do is just have the Casus Belli to conquer them completely, but I don't have that just yet.
Construction complete.
We're going to need a
Construction complete.
Colossus in order to do that. Not quite there yet. Now, how are you? Are you done? All right, good. Shipyard is going to be another 130 days. We can wait on that.
Construction complete.
Advanced cruiser hulls are done. Battleship hull points probably a good idea, given that we're about to get into a war. Also, advanced afterburners could be a good idea, but let's go for battleship hull points first. Hardier ships is always a good thing.
Construction complete.
Are always a good thing. Grammar is also
Construction
always a
complete.
good thing. Just saying. Whether or not we have it at any given moment is up to us. New city district there. Some of these pops on the more built-up planets might just need to get moved. Like The Athonian Corporation probably needs borders closed. Yep. Confirm. So lots of people starting to get a little bit more hostile toward me. Question is, how do the Raxar feel about me? Yeah. I think as Empire population is climbing, the likelihood of being able to offer protectorate status is... I mean, I could always conquer them aggressively, but I didn't want to do that. Narratively, I would rather integrate them peacefully because they've been my allies. Like, I guess what I'm wondering too is, where is the vassalization option? Are they already someone else's vassal? I don't see it. It might be because they have a truce with me. Because we broke the Federation, I guess. That truce exists? Weird. Alright, let's unpause the game and let this upgrade finish. 60 days.
Construction complete.
How we doing, Habitat? 70% done.
Complete.
Part of me wants to just let that finish up, but stuff could happen between now and the end of that. So, alright, I believe... There we go. We're almost ready to give the upgrade order here. Again, it's just going to be one ship at a time.
Construction
This
complete.
upgrade's going to take a hot second. There we go. Now that that order's been given, I'm going to stop this episode here. We are going to use some of our influence to claim... Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, I still can't claim more than one. I've got to wait for like 10 more days before I claim another one. So we'll do that in the next episode. And what's going to happen is the Dabulan are going to they're just going to get chunks taken out of them until such time as we can fully conquer them and just integrate them into our empire. That's what I'd ideally like to do. We don't have the ability to... I mean, we could potentially vassalize them. We don't have a subjugation casus belli on the Dabulan free traders. So we can attempt to diplomatically subjugate them, which I don't have that option at the moment for whatever reason, probably because of Federation Association status. That could be the reason that I don't see vassalization popping up for either of these empires. So we might have to be more aggressive about this whole plan that I started last episode than I thought, but we're going to pursue it regardless. The Dabulans are our main targets. And once we have the Colossus, with a few more Ascension perks, we'll have the Colossus. It's going to make it a little bit easier for me to just claim total war and say, I just want to conquer you completely. So once that's in place, we will be able to pursue that a little bit more aggressively. But for now, we're going to have to move the pieces around a little bit more chess-like and see if we can get all of these guys and all of these guys into our territory. And then maybe go toe-to-toe with these Vetericius bastards. Possibly before the end game happens or while the end game is happening. You never know. It's going to be fun. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.